Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, and
Hey everybody, this is Dean FM, Dean Fraser Milford here for your creature comfort, and today I wanted to do another reaction video. This one's going to be to another Jasmine Crockett video, because we stand Jasmine Crockett up in this house. Jasmine Crockett mops the floor with Marjorie Greene, the girl that thinks that she can speak for the entire country and tell an English reporter that we don't want you here. Guess what, girl? I don't want you. I don't know. Just get out. I want to see what this is about. Please make sure to check out all my stuff and let's get right into it.
do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order, Mr. Chairman.
That's beneath even
Please regain order of your.
Just to better understand your ruling, if
Christ.
someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's
She's vile.
beachline, bad-built bush body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
Chairman,
Girl, what you going
I
through?
make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a.
Hold on.
She said it
Trying to
she
find
brought up the
clarification
eyelashes.
on what quality.
Chairman, motion to
I had
strike
no
those
idea what
words.
you just said.
I have
We're
no
not
idea what
gonna-
you
we're
just
not gonna
said.
do this. Look, you
I
guys
don't know what who
earlier literally
said.
just
You just voted to do
Y'all did it
it.
first, so you
You
don't
just
have to-
voted to do it.
Calm down. Calm
No,
down.
because this is what y'all do.
Oh my God.
Trying to
Hey,
get
Miss
girl
Crockett, you're not
attention.
recognized.
Ooh.
Miss
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
Oh my
yelling.
God,
Calm
this is
down.
crazy.
Can you please calm
Don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm
No.
down.
Because y'all talk.
She's the Marjorie needs to-
You're out of control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
Somebody needs to say it to her.
I know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
Let's be
Chair
real.
now recognizes
Not cute.
Miss Greene for.
You don't get to
for
say something about her
4 minutes
lashes and then-
21 seconds.
I don't want us to base anything on Georgia at all. Please, Jesus, not Georgia. Okay, because Georgia purged 87,000.
Will the gentlewoman yield? I think Georgia matters.
The gentlewoman,
I am
what the
reclaiming
is
my
wrong with
time.
this?
All right, so there were 87,000 people that were purged that were legitimate voters. So no, we don't want a copy off of Georgia.
Ooh, girl.
Also,
She's
another
so crazy.
GOP voter admits he committed fraud. Another one in Pennsylvania, man who admits he voted for Trump with his dead mom's name because he listened to too much propaganda.
The gentlelady's time.
They want to talk about the Ukrainians got all of these Nazis.
It's amazing to me that just in a few years'
Instead of what
time, it's now considered misinformation to talk about the Nazis in Ukraine.
Well, let me tell you something.
What?
You can find Nazis anywhere. You can find them right here in the United States. In fact, a bunch of the people that they're calling
When did this conversation start?
victims and prisoners of war,
Must
also
be-
known as convicted felons from January 6th. I have an article that I'd like to enter into the record.
Must did a good old Heil Hitler on 2 occasions with his white supremacist Nazi sympathizer. And then Trump tried to implement the pink triangle, and that was something that was used in the concentration camps to signal homosexual in the camp that is going to be killed. These are great times. Margarine, shut up.
That says neo-Nazi January 6th rioter pleads guilty.
I didn't know this was going to be this heated,
Thank
to
you
be
so
honest.
much.
This is...
So here's the point. We have people in this chamber that are actually causing just as much a threat, if not more of a threat, to our own country. We should be talking about holding our very own
Everybody knows it.
accountable
The general
for the
public.
misinformation and disinformation that they are spreading,
ridiculous.
whether it's coming out of China, whether it's coming out of Russia, or whoever is peddling it. It is a problem because right now what we see is that people are dying, and we cannot get the support that we need from the public because they continue to peddle lies. And I'm tired of it because I didn't come to this chamber to play games. The American people,
Me too.
and to make sure that we keep the American people safe.
Gentlewoman.
They come here with good intentions, to be
Crockett
honest.
is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair.
They
First
look
of all,
evil.
I do want to clear up some actual misinformation. Dr. Snyder, when you were testifying earlier, you were actually responding to questions that were posed by another colleague from Texas. One of the questions was, who was the president in 2008? And to be clear, Obama ran in 2008, but Obama did not swear in until 2009. So when my colleague asked about invasions from Russia, actually in 2008, Russia was invading Georgia, and it was another Texan that was the president at the time, and that was George Bush. In addition to that, one of the things that my colleague did not inquire about, but I want to make sure we're clear about, is that Trump was president in 2019 when he threatened to withhold aid to the Ukrainians as they were being threatened by the Russians. So I do want to make sure that we do that. Patriot seems to be getting co-opted for propagandists, because that's what they do. I don't know what she was talking about, but nevertheless, we can look at her own tweets and we can find plenty of misinformation, but we're just going to go through.
I almost feel for her. Like, they're going to be
Now,
mad.
she said that we need to work with Israel to track down the serial numbers on any U.S. weapons used by Hamas against Israel. Dr. Snyder, I may be going out on a limb, but are you aware that that was actually just propaganda that was put out, and there actually were not U.S. weapons that were being used by Hamas, as she attempted to insinuate in this tweet?
I mean, we first of all, I appreciate the clarification. I knew that the question, who were the American presidents, was going to be the toughest one from that side. So I appreciate your helping me out. Yes, I mean, obviously there what you have is a typical example of American-Russian messaging, where the implicit idea is supposed to be we shouldn't give weapons to Ukraine because they're going to end up going somewhere else. There's no evidence for that. It's hard to think of an example where American weapons have been leveraged with such success as on the Ukrainian battlefield.
That we're bringing up Russia as well is because Russia is a threat as well as China. So we are not going to sit here and pretend as if it's only one or the other. But the biggest problem that we have is we have people that sit in this chamber and they spread the misinformation. If it was left in Russia or China, whatever. But the problem is that you have people that sit in positions of power and they have a $2 million budget. You think that they would call on some staff to find out if they were telling the truth about the things that they're putting on social media, but instead it works for their rhetoric. Right now, what we see is that people are dying, and we cannot get the support that we need from the public because they continue to peddle lies. And I'm tired of it, because I didn't come to this chamber to play games, to make sure that we keep the American people safe. And if we don't get something done, as they talk about the border, gotten funding for the border, is because they killed, the House Republicans here killed the bill that they actually sent us from the Senate side. If they want to do some work, let me tell you something. The Democrats are ready, and it seems like the Senate Republicans are ready too. They just need to get to it and stop peddling Putin's lies. Thank you.
And Democrats need to stop being so against each other too. There's a lot of Democrat on Democrat hate. I left the Democratic Party. I went to this party, so on and so forth. I feel like we need to have some, let's try to get in one little area. I don't know. There's a lot of Dem hate. Still within the liberal community, there's a lot of Democrat criticism. But let's try to be together. I'm scared. What the fuck was that with the lashes? What dimension did I just enter? Like blonde? Bull. Let me get some gloss on so I can say this right. Low. It's just low. The media, it's downplaying of her as a important person in this room. Do you know that you are lesser than and you are figured out? There's a lot of evil going on in their head. And that, my dear, was reacting to Jasmine Crockett mops the floor with Marjorie Greene. There is more to this video if you would like me to react to the rest of it. Try to keep my videos to a specific length so that people don't get... Let me know what you want. I've heard from people that they would prefer the shorter video formats. Love yourself. Go check out Jasmine Crockett. I'll link her channel. Please make sure to have a nice day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.